Hey guys, it's Dan from Coach Thomas Tech again. It is Monday, August. I don't know what day it is anymore. I'm retired. I don't care what day it is. Anyhow, been doing my little home improvement project at home, changing a bathroom into a laundry room. And I was going to hang some floating shelves today, and it got me thinking. Because I didn't put blocking behind the wall to support the shelves when I put the drywall up. And that got me thinking about some stuff that, it's okay to make mistakes. And it's okay to have to go back and fix things. I'm not a contractor, but the joke is I stayed at a Holiday Inn Express last night, if you're old enough to get that one. But so often in school, we'll have our kids do a one and done. Hey, we're going to do this test. We're going to do this lab. We're going to do this project. And it's a one and done project, right? Mostly, and I hear the excuse, it's because of time. But that goes back to the saying is there's never time to do it right, but there's always time to do it over. So back to my project. So I'm working on this project, and I didn't put blocking in the wall. So I had to go in the other side of the room, which I'm going to redo anyways. Just don't tell my wife. And I had to put some blocking in the wall to support the floating shelves. And I learned something. And I learned something more than just how to hang some floating shelves, which I kind of knew how to do anyways, but that's what I do, right? A lot of people don't. Anyhow, I learned something that it's better to over-prepare and not have to use it, right? Now, I knew I was putting up shelves in this area. I knew that going in because I had an idea in my head of what I wanted. And I should have prepared the wall to do that. So what we need to do in school with this kind of information, this kind of idea, is we need to over-prepare our students for everything, or almost everything, maybe at least the common things that happen, so that when adversity strikes and when the power goes out or the internet's down or whatever, power school, whatever it is, isn't working, we can pivot. And we can be adaptable. I talked about adaptability the other day. And that's what you just have to do. Sometimes you have to take a couple steps back to get to the destination where you want to be. And that's okay. It's okay to say, you know what? I didn't do that right. I need to fix it. It's going to cost me a little bit of money, and it's going to cost me a little bit of time. But I want it done right. And we have to look at that for our kids. It might cost you a little bit of time in the classroom. But the value of that lesson is going to come back in some benefit down the road. Something that might have taken you a little bit longer in November, December, now doesn't, because you took the time in September to say, hey, we need to get this down. We need to fix this, because this is the foundation. And if I don't fix this, then what I do from here on out doesn't matter. So take the time in September, in late August, to sit there and say, you know what? This just isn't getting what we need to get done. We need to pivot, we need to go back, and we need to look at this again, right? And I go back to my coaching days, and this video is getting to be rambling a little bit. I go back to my coaching days. We worked on stroke technique in the pool every day. We did blocking steps in football every day. We did tackling every day, right? So that when we needed to rely on that skill, we had that skill. So take some time, build the skills that are going to build the skills. Ooh, I like that. I just came up with that. That's pretty good. I like that a lot. Anyways, you want to find out more about this stuff, you want to reach out and have a conversation with me, I want to come to your school and work with you guys and get you guys building these skills. Reach out to me, CoachThomasTech.com. It's a work in progress. I'm working on updating that site. Head over to my podcast, the Tech Ed Clubhouse Podcast, and give it a listen. It's on YouTube. Catch my YouTube channel. Hit me up on Instagram and LinkedIn. Dan Thomas is the name. Love to connect with you. Love to come to your school and see what you guys are doing. Love to come in and work with you guys and get you guys some hands-on stuff going. Till next time, we'll see ya.